Hey Japanalites, welcome! It's time for another travel video, and so today I went to the Sumo. Let's find out how I got on. So behind me here we have all these unique cool souvenirs that are actually to do with the sumo wrestling. So I'm currently outside a special street and actually if you look just behind me, that guy there is a high-ranking sumo wrestler. The high-ranking sumo wrestlers are actually extremely famous amongst all of them, and they always get a big procession that comes down this road just here, and as you can see there are lots of people waiting outside waiting to meet the rikishi. Now if rikishi sounds actually familiar to you, some of you may actually know Rikishi from the WWE Wrestling Association in America. Well, Rikishi is actually the wrong pronunciation, it's actually Rikishi. No. So behind me is Ryogoku Kokugikan Stadium. This is where all the events are actually held. Today's event is actually a special little event. It's not actually part of the main tournament, which was held in January. The next one will be in March. I'm so excited. This is going to be my first time ever to experience the sumo. So I'm sat right inside the stadium right now. The atmosphere is very electric. It's amazing how well followed it is, and there are so many people here, so many people. So some interesting facts about the rules of sumo. It was originally performed at a shrine, and there are 4 tassels that actually hang up over the ring. There are red, green, black and white, and they actually form up the 4 seasons, which is kind of cool. So the interesting thing about sumo is that they are not allowed to touch any part of the ring with any part of their body except for the soles of their feet. And the first wrestler, rikishi, to actually touch the ring with any part of their body other than the soles of their feet is said to be the one that loses the match. So the moves that are prohibited, according to my pamphlet here, are striking with fists, hair pulling, eye gouging, choking and kicking in the stomach or chest. It's also against the rules to seize part of the band covering the vital organs, aka his penis. There are no weight limits in this kind of wrestling. So you could find that rikishi is actually wrestling someone twice their size. It'd be obvious as to who would have the advantage there, I think. So they're grabbing the salt, purifying the ring. The ring is called dohyo. Originally it was actually performed at a shrine. The dohyo will be at a shrine. Ritual. This can take up to 4 minutes. 4 minutes is the actual time limit. They're squatting. I wonder when they're actually going to start the bout. They're touching the ground. Oh, there they go. Wow, look at that incredible strength. Wow, I couldn't do that. Go, 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 go. Wow. They are so strong. Well done, well done. So, this sumo who's just come in actually looks like he's from an older age bracket, and then I think his opponent is going to come down here from the special entrance. You gotta check this out, they're just about to do a kids demo. Go, 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 go. Whoa! Go, go. must be quite a treat seeing, you know, the sumo wrestlers up close like this for the kids, and then actually being able to have the experience of wrestling them. It's quite funny. Take him out, take him out. Oh, big bum in the face. Wow. What an amazing first time experience for those kids. Woo! What skill. So this is the opening procession for the main event today. This is the Makuuchi division.
Damn, dude, look at those traps. You see those? Wait, who's the one I'm wearing?
They love this part. They can spend up to 4 minutes doing this part just to hype up the audience.
What's his name? What's his name?
Even though it's a purification ritual, they are totally showboating here. See, showboating. But that's the part of the fun of it, I think. So interesting. Ah, again! Go, go, go! Gambare, gambare, gambare. Fighting talk,
Some real
man.
shit. Let's go.
Throwing salt at the other person. That's legit, man.
Hiseno Sato! Ikke!
It's going to take 4 minutes. Ah! There they go. The winner is Hiseno Sato. Yeah. Good. What about? Wow.
Looks like you made the right decision, Tony.
Huh?
You rooted for the guy that won.
I did.
Yeah, you made the right decision.
At the last option. Yeah. Oh! Comes in. Damn, but like...
Okay, so the sumo is over. I've temporarily switched to a small and steady cam because there's so many people who are actually around here. Behind me is a replica of the ring, and this would be where they would traditionally fight. It's quite a small space with such big dudes in there. If we look here, okay, it says chanko, a sumo wrestler's meal with many variations including stewed meats, fried dishes, raw fish and boiled foods is collectively known as chanko. Enjoy the traditional chanko of the sumo staple. This is what makes them big and fat. And this place behind me is what serves it. And that, if you can see it, is what it looks like. Would you try it? It's quite expensive. So I'm just quickly browsing the gift shop, and they have sumo wrestler senbei, which is... can I pick it up? That. Rice cracker. So I think I'm going to buy sumo brown rice tea. Okay, so I bought the tea that the sumo wrestlers traditionally drink, but also for a bit of a giggle, I asked them if I could have this rice cracker senbei, but with a sumo wrestler printed on it. It was only 100 yen, and I thought, and I have an addiction to senbei, so it will feed my addiction pretty well, I think. Trying to keep hold of his fame. What a day. You can actually make a whole entire day out of coming to the sumo. You can visit here, you can eat janko, you can go to the original Shinto shrines where they used to actually play, or wrestle, I should say. And there's a museum that's nearby, the Edo Museum, and they have all the information that you need to know about sumo, right? So it was my first time to experience the sumo, and I have to say it was absolutely electrifying. They really rile the people up by throwing the salt in, and I think it is really a first time mega super experience that you should actually consider experiencing if ever you get here. They totally rile up the crowd, and they just make the whole purification ritual that's supposed to last 4 minutes. It never used to. But they make this purification ritual as a mega showboat to make the audience really get into it, and it's really something that you want to experience, because Japanese people who are so quiet and reserved in most circumstances just let their guard drop and just go nuts for it. It's absolutely crazy. Money well spent. So have you ever experienced the sumo before? Let me know what your experiences are. I'm really tired now, so I'm going to head off home. I'll see you in a bit. Well, that's it for this week's travel video. I hope you enjoyed that. If you would like more information about the sumo, please visit the links down below and they will tell you how you can actually attend. Sounds like fun. Once you've done that, why don't you like, share and subscribe to my page, and then go and check out all of my other pages, also in the description below. Thank you very much for watching. I love you. Japan it forward. Until next time. Bye! I love you. See you soon. Who's that?